Grace Nation.
We are a chosen generation.
Grace Nation.
We are a chosen generation.
My name's Pastor David. By the grace of God, I'm the branch pastor, Grace Nation, Toronto, Canada. I just came to give glory to the God of this commission for what he did for me. Precisely on the first day of January this year, Papa called me out and he gave me a prophecy. He said that I should go and prepare, that I'm going to Canada.
Get ready. Take this mantle. Hold it.
Even before I pray, the God of the CEO answer me. Forget to go, he has done it all.
Get ready. We are going to Canada.
Even before I pray, the God of the CEO answer me.
And true to his words, July this year, we had a conference in Canada. And after the conference, the Toronto branch was open. And when the branch was open, God was doing mighty things there. And there was only one challenge we had. I was not having my work permit. I couldn't do anything without my work permit. And there is this law in Canada that with your visitor's visa, you can transit to a work permit. The government allows you to do that. But something happened. I was preparing to go and submit my documents. The night before I was supposed to go and submit my documents, all of a sudden that night, we just got a report that the government has cancelled that law. So you could no longer use your visitor's visa to get a work permit. I was devastated. And I said, okay, still yet, let me still go and try. The next day I went and I submitted my document and it was refused. They said, government has cancelled. I knew it was a battle because Grace Nation has come to stay in Canada. The enemy is not happy. How is it that a night before I went to submit my document, that was when the law was cancelled? A law that is supposed to extend till February next year. All of a sudden, overnight, they just woke up and said, that law is cancelled. I contacted Papa, and Papa said, my God will do it for you. And I believe his words. So I sent my wife, went with sacrifice to see Papa. He said, my daughter, go. It is settled. And I believed him. So I decided to try and apply online. So I went online. We applied for the work permit. And the second time, it was refused. And I said I had no choice than to come back to Nigeria because you have a particular period you can stay in another country. If you exceed that duration, you will be staying in that country illegally. So I already bought my ticket. I was planning to come back. But before I came back, I sent my wife to go and see Papa again. She took a sacrifice, went to see Papa. And she said she dropped the sacrifice with Papa. Papa had said, go. She was looking at him, saying, Papa, are you not going to tell me anything? Papa said, what are you waiting for? She was still standing there looking at it. He said, what are you still waiting for? I said, go. She left. So my ticket was Wednesday this week. I was supposed to return Wednesday this week. But something happened on Sunday night. The God of my father just appeared to me in the dream and said, my son, that same place you were refused, go back there. I said, oh, no problem. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, those were the only allocated days you can go to see immigration. And I was to travel on Wednesday. I said, okay, Tuesday before that Wednesday, let me just go and try. Since the God of my father said I should go. So on that Tuesday, I went there. On the way, where we were supposed to go, it was like over 2 hours. We were like 1 hour, 30 minutes in the journey. All of a sudden, we just found out that the documents we were supposed to submit, we forgot it at home. The devil was trying to stop everything. We forgot the documents at home. I was like, this is the devil trying to work. We had to rush, send an Uber to go back home. We got it. And as God will have it, normally when you go to the border to go to the immigrations, there's always crowd. You will see cars, people, there, different things. But as if God was preparing something for me, we got to the border, there was nobody at all. I just went straight there, as if they were waiting for me. I just went straight there, and they passed me through. I went to where the office I was supposed to see the immigration. As I got there, there was nobody in the office. As I was entering, they said, come. I went there, and I saw them, and they said, okay, what do I want? I said, I came for my work permit. They looked at my document. They flipped through the document. They said, we are sorry. You don't qualify. We cannot give you. I was like, I just said in my mind, the God of my father, Dr. Chris Okafor, you were the one that told me to come here. So I told them, please, can you just look through this document another time? The guy now called 2 of his colleagues. There were 3 looking at the document. They scrutinized. They did everything. They said, no, this thing you are not. I told them that the God of my father said I should come here today. They kept on looking. At the end of the day, they said, go and sit down. I was sitting down. 3 of them, they were looking, doing everything, pressing the computer. They did a lot of things, spent almost an hour looking at the thing. They now called me back and said, okay, we are very happy to tell you that your work permit has been approved. Brothers and sisters, the God of my father surprised me. It was a miracle. Just under 3 months that I've been in Canada, God gave me a work permit of 2 years. Something that people say yes without getting, but my own, just 3 months, the God of my father did it for me. Praise Master Jesus.
Beloved, celebrate Jesus. You can do better than that. Celebrate Jesus.